lie there in that old curiosity shop.
Hi everyone, it's Scott from the old, where am I? Sorry. It's Scott from the old Curiosity Shop, and it's Monday, August something, the 20th, I think. So it's Monday night, which means it's time for Guess What Sold This Week on eBay, or really last week on eBay. Now I do these videos almost every Monday night, and it's designed to show you the things that sell in my eBay store, Scott's Old Curiosity Shop, during the previous week. I apologize for the angle of the camera. I'm having all kinds of lighting issues here. We're getting ready to have another one of these evening storms. So, I can show you the things that sold. It was a good week for August, the second week of August. Actually, it was the third week of August, right? I had about 25 sales, so I was very happy with that. So let's go and see what sold. But before I do show you that, I'll tell you, and I will remind you that it is 33 days until autumn. So I'm drinking pumpkin spice chai out of my uh, Anchor Hocking peach luster mugs, and I'm eating ginger snaps. Can you tell somebody is ready for the fall? I am. All right, let's see what sold. Let me get myself out of the way. Well, speaking of the fall, here's the first thing that sold. These are all out of order, so I don't know if you can see the date, but it doesn't matter. An Empire blow mold. This mold was created in 1981, and this little guy sold for $15 plus $7 shipping, and he was in excellent shape. This is the really cool Czechoslovakian. Well, it's Czech Republic now, of course, but at that time it was called Czechoslovakian glass, and this was a beaded glass light bulb cover from the turn of the century into the 1920s. Sold for $60. I paid $1 for that about 2 weeks ago, and showed that to you in one of my thrift haul videos. This is it on top of a vintage lamp. The lamp was not included, of course. It was just the light bulb shade. Right there, 60 bucks. Great sale. Another vintage photograph from 1926. This is the second one of these that sold for $30. These were $1 each, so $60 for 2 photographs. And these are from Temple. I said that last time. These are from Temple University is actually right up the street from me. These are from Yale University, and it's a secret society there. Dated 1926. I sold this set of Continental Can / Hazel Atlas Merry Christmas cups, or glasses rather. $14.99. They're pretty common. The ubiquitous 1930s Anchor Hocking reamer in green glass. For $60, I did take an offer of $60, not $69.99. This was that, you can see how dirty this is. I didn't want to over clean it. It's a perfume bottle, European, maybe Bohemian or Czechoslovakian or Austrian, from probably the 1920s. And it's missing its atomizer from the top, and it was very dirty, and I didn't really want to take on, I don't have the expertise to get a replacement atomizer, so I took really good photographs of it, as you can see, very detailed images of this perfume bottle, so that the buyer knew so the buyer knew exactly what they were getting, and that went for $60. Again, I paid less than $2, well, less than $3 for that. Yes, there was a time when I thought I was going to do vintage clothing. Not doing it anymore. So the last few pieces of that are selling. A silk tie sold for $15. That perfume bottle, Bohemian Czech Bohemian Cobalt Blue. What did that sell for? 32. An Art Deco something. Let's see what's going to come up. Oh. The Carl Sorensen 1920s Art Deco tray did a little bit better than I thought it would. It went for $41. I thought it would sell for about $30. That was about, what, $2.99 at a Goodwill store right here in Philadelphia. A 1930s Art Deco frame, which I just showed you a little while ago, sold for $26.04. I think I auctioned that. Yeah. It is going to storm. This sold for not $39, but I took an offer of either 30 or 32. I think 30 or 32 for the enamelware pot. This tea kettle sold for $15. Nice copper kettle. It's not an antique one, but it has a nice antique look to it. So I parted with that for $15. All right, I'm going to go open up the rest of the windows. So I'm going to pause here, and I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere.
Every night she whispers, thanks for sandwiches, thanks for sandwiches. But I fear there's something wrong. Instead of her billing and cooing, all she starts doing is chewing. Frankfurt sandwiches, all night long. Say.
All right, did you enjoy that? I hope so. 2 Hazel Atlas 1950s refrigerator jars, which probably originally had cream cheese, cottage cheese, peanut butter. Something came in those. Oops. What did they sell for? $20 plus $7.90 shipping. I paid $1 each for them. More from my collection of prisms. This lot of prisms sold for $29. And to the same person, this lot of prisms sold for $35. For, I think, $20, this little camera sold, a used Canon camera, digital camera, excuse me. Now, I sold 2 of these anniversary. You know, I started this, what, 2 or 3 months ago. Remember I said I'm going to experiment. I'm going to buy 10 or 15 of these anniversary items and just see what happens. They're doing okay. What I would say is buy them if you can get them very cheap. Don't pay more than $1 a piece, and be prepared for them to sit. I did sell a 25th anniversary plate or 50th anniversary plate for about $30, maybe 2 weeks ago. This 25th anniversary sort of apothecary jar went for $15, and to the same person who obviously is buying these as gifts, I would guess, for $24.99, a 25th anniversary vase. I think it was Lefton, yeah. So they're not flying off the shelf like hotcakes, but they are making money. And I'm going to continue to buy them in good shape when I can get them cheaply. $21, the green. Now, the 1950s Anchor Hocking Forest Green Charm. The cups and saucers are the most common. I made a lot of money on the plates and the soups. The cups and saucers are sort of the last to trickle out, and they sell for a nominal amount, but those other pieces sold for much more and did very well. For $30, these 2 jadeite green, clam broth green hurricane shades, lamp shades, sold for $30 plus shipping. And this I've had for a while, but it just sold for $15. It's a Hazel Atlas dish made of blue cobalt in the shape of an Art Deco fish. Wouldn't that be cool with oyster crackers in it for your fish dinner? I think so. I love fish. 4 slide trays from the 1950s, 60s. They sold for $24.99. Now, I bought a bucket load of these. I must have about 20 of these. Got them for $1 a piece. And just think about it. There are a lot of folks my age and older who are digging through their parents' slides that their parents took in the 1950s and 60s. And maybe they're not interested. Tell you what, anybody who's ever sat down and tried to put slides in trays, right? Then you get it in the projector and you find out that all of them are upside down. You know what I'm talking about because you've done it. I've done it. So replacement trays are fantastic because you can just put your slides in them and leave them in there without pulling the slides out every time you want another show another set. So these do sell for a decent amount if you can buy them cheaply. Franciscan Ivy bread plates for $20, a set of 4 of them. I think I only have 4 of the little plates left, and then I'm done with the Franciscan Ivy. Another flamingo for $26 from the 1940s. And yes, you did see me with 2 flamingos before. Long story, not going to get into it. Don't want to get into it. But one of them sold. This one I still have, and now this one has sold for 20-some bucks. Very good. And I wasn't going to sell this, and then I said, I don't need it, and I'm in the business to sell. So my 1930s Art Deco German Bauhaus design chrome desk clock sold for, why is it jumping all around? $54. And I'll let you see that a little bit better. I took lots of really good photographs of it on top of an Art Deco blue glass mirror. Okay, and that clock worked beautifully. And finally, an ugly lamp. An ugly 1960s mid-century clip-on bed lamp. I shouldn't say that because to each his own. $18 that thing sold for. And it's still sitting here because the person hasn't paid for it yet. Condition wasn't that fantastic. I mean, the color of the paint is kind of right? So, but cool mid-century piece, and it is out of here. So this is Scott from the Old Curiosity Shop saying thanks for watching and so long for now.